Hello and welcome to your first day of the 3 days challenge. Just like I mentioned in the introduction video, this section or this video is the lesson video. And for your first day, I'm going to be teaching you the pronouns, subject pronouns and object pronouns. And it's really important that you complete your tasks in the sequence given. So you're going to watch this video first and then you're going to move to the next section, which is the speed practice. Are you excited? Let's start the lesson. Subject pronouns, the grammar. Let's first begin by looking at the basic sentence structure in English. For example, Ahmed teaches Khalid English. If you notice, we have Ahmed teaches Khalid. Ahmed is the subject of the sentence. Teaches is the verb. Khalid is the object. Now, Sally speaks English. You can see the same way. Sally is the subject. Speaks is the verb. English is the object. Let's look at the rest of the examples. Amal loves music. Amjad drinks coffee. Muna sells beauty products. Now, there are 7 subject pronouns in English. They are he, which is huwa, she, hiya, it could be both huwa or hiya, I is ana, you is anta, we is nahnu, and they is hum. So Sally speaks English. To replace Sally, we will say she speaks English. Another example. Amal and Sally love music. Now, Amal and Sally, they are 2 people. So, we will say they love music. Amjad drinks coffee. Amjad is a man. So we will say he drinks coffee. Muna and I sell beauty products. See, here we have 2, Muna and I. So we will say we sell beauty products. The dog barks a lot. The dog, it's an animal. And for animals, we use it barks a lot. Now, subject pronouns are used to avoid repetition. For example, Ahmed is a teacher. Ahmed teaches Khalid English. Here, we said Ahmed 2 times. So, we will replace the second Ahmed with a subject pronoun. So, we will say Ahmed is a teacher. He teaches Khalid English. Now, if the subject is a female, for example, Basma is a teacher. Basma teaches Khalid English. See, here Basma is a female, so we will write Basma is a teacher. She teaches Khalid English. Now, if the subject is plural, 2, 3, 4, or more people, we will say Ahmed and Basma are teachers. Ahmed and Basma teach in a university. Now, to replace Ahmed and Basma with a pronoun, we will say Ahmed and Basma are teachers. They teach in a university. Now, in English, the pronoun it is used to refer to things, animals, or ideas. For example, look at the building. The building is very big. Now, to replace the building with a pronoun, we will use it. So we will say, look at the building. It is very big. Now, we also use the pronoun it to talk about time and weather. So, what time is it? It is 7 o'clock. Or we can say, it is cold today. Now, as you see, in Arabic we say the weather is cold, but in English we say it is cold. Now let's practice together. Let's replace these nouns with the appropriate subject pronouns. We have Khalid, tiger, students, my brother and I, and Reem. Remember, subject pronouns replace nouns that are the subject of the sentence. So for Khalid, we will use he. For tiger, we will use it. Students, this is plural. بالعربي جمع. So we will use they. My brother and I. Now, this is also plural, but it's with me. يعني أخي وأنا. We will use we. And Reem is a female, so we will use she. Let's take a look at this example. Khalid and Ahmed are good friends. Khalid and Ahmed have known each other since high school. Now remember, subject pronouns replace nouns to avoid repetition. Now here we have Khalid and Ahmed, and then again we have Khalid and Ahmed. Now to replace this second one with a pronoun, we will say Khalid and Ahmed are good friends. They have known each other since high school. Now, remember we said that the basic sentence structure in English is as follows. For example, she told Ahmed about the accident. She is the subject. Told is the verb. Ahmed is the object. Now, what if we want to replace Ahmed with a pronoun? Is it correct to say, she told he about the accident? Of course, that's wrong. So the correct way to say it is, she told him about the accident. Why? Because we have to use the object pronouns to replace the object of the sentence. So let's take a look at the object pronouns. These are the subject pronouns, and these are the object pronouns. He becomes him, she becomes her, it is the same, it, I becomes me, you becomes you, We becomes us, and they becomes them. Now let's take a look at how object pronouns are used in Arabic. In Arabic, the object pronoun is written with the verb, but in English, the object pronoun is an independent word. Look at the difference. She told him. You see, هي أخبرتها. The ha here is the object pronoun. She told her. She told me. She told you. She told us. And she told them. Now, the object pronouns, just like the subject pronouns, are used to replace objects in the sentence to avoid repetition. Let's take a look at these examples. Ahlam is a student. Sally teaches her English. Musa is a new employee. Sally guides him at work. Sally's parents traveled yesterday. Sally took them to the airport. My brother gave you his book last week. Now let's practice together. Each subject pronoun has an object pronoun. Write the object pronoun for the subject pronouns. I is, if you remember, me. You is you. It's the same. He is him. She is her. It is it, same. We is us. And they is them. Now remember, in Arabic, the object pronoun is connected to the verb. While in English, object pronouns are independent words. The teacher asked Sarah a question. How can I change this one into an object pronoun? I'll say, the teacher asked her a question. Badr gave Ali and Sarah some tea. Badr gave them some tea. The purpose of the challenge today is to help your mind become more familiar with the usage of the pronouns and to speed the memory of your mind when you're thinking about the pronouns. And in the first section, we're going to do a vocabulary speed challenge where first we're going to show you the nouns and what is the appropriate pronoun that can be used with it, or we can bring a fill in the blanks and you have to fill the right pronoun, and then we're going to start the challenge where we're going to flash the words and you have to say the pronoun, or we'll flash the sentence and you have to fill in the blanks. I will give you the instructions as we go. Are you ready? Let's move in to the vocabulary memory speed challenge. Vocabulary memory speed challenge. In this challenge, the first step, you're going to practice the usage of the pronouns. And the second step, we're going to give you a speed challenge. You will challenge yourself to remember the right pronoun that can replace the displayed noun or that can fill in the blank. You have to say the word in 4 seconds. So, we will begin with step number 1. Practice using the pronouns. Here are the nouns and the appropriate pronoun that can replace it. So, Ahmed can be replaced with he. Sarah can be replaced with she. Sarah and Ahmed can be replaced with they. Sarah, Ahmed, and I can be replaced with we. The cat can be replaced with it. أنا أدرس معه. I study with him. I study with him. I study with him. أنا أدرس معها. I study with her. I study with her. I study with her. أنت تدرس معي. You study with me. You study with me. You study with me. أنت تدرس معنا. You study with us. You study with us. You study with us. Now, let's look at the subject pronouns. Ahmed, he. Sarah, she. Ahmed and Sarah, they. Ahmed, Sarah, and I, we. The cat, it. And for the object pronouns, I study with him. أنا أدرس معه. I study with her. أنا أدرس معها. I study with them. أنا أدرس معهم. You study with me. أنت تدرس معي. You study with us. أنت تدرس معنا. And with this, we move to step number 2. Say the right pronoun in 4 seconds. Speed challenge. Look at the noun and you have 4 seconds to say the appropriate pronoun that replaces it. Are you ready? Let's begin. I study with. I study with him. You study with. You study with us. What's the right pronoun for Ahmed, Sarah, and I? We. I study with. What's the right pronoun for Sarah? She. I study with. I study with her. What's the right pronoun for the cat? It. What's the right pronoun for Ahmed?
What's the right pronoun for Ahmed and Sarah? You study with.
How was your challenge? I hope you enjoyed the speed part of it. Now we're moving to the second section of the speed challenge, which is the sentence memory speed challenge. In this part of the challenge, first we're going to teach you 10 sentences and make it a challenge for yourself to memorize as many sentences as you can. And then in step number 2, we're going to flash the sentences in English and you have to say them in Arabic, and this will help your understanding speed. And then we will move to the third part. We will show you the sentences in Arabic and you have to say them in English in 3 or 4 seconds. And this part of the challenge, it will help your conversation speed. Are you excited? Let's get it started.
Sentence memory speed challenge. In this challenge, the first step is to learn new sentences. Challenge yourself to memorize as many sentences as you can while watching the video. In step number 2, speed challenge 1, challenge yourself to remember as many sentences as you can fast. You will see the sentence in English and you have to say its meaning in Arabic in 4 seconds. Step number 3, speed challenge 2. Challenge yourself to remember as many sentences as you can fast. You will see the sentence in Arabic and you have to say its meaning in English in 4 seconds. Let's begin with step number 1. Memorize as many sentences as you can. Learn new sentences and repeat the sentences loudly. Let's begin. I study with Ahmed. I study with Ahmed. I study with Ahmed. You study with Sarah. You study with Sarah. You study with Sarah. I study with you. I study with you. I study with you. They study with me. They study with me. They study with me. Ahmed and Sarah study with us. Ahmed and Sarah study with us. Ahmed and Sarah study with us. We study with them. We study with them. We study with them. They study with her. They study with her. They study with her. Now, let's move to step number 2. Say the sentences in Arabic in 4 seconds. Your challenge is to look at the sentence in English and you have to say it in Arabic in 4 seconds. Are you ready? Let's begin. I study with Ahmed. You study with Sarah. I study with you. They study with me. Ahmed and Sarah study with us. We study with them. They study with her. Now, let's move to step number 3, which is say the sentences in English in 4 seconds. Your challenge is to look at the sentence in Arabic and say it in English in 4 seconds. Are you ready? Let's begin. أحمد وسارة يدرسون معنا. أنت تدرس مع سارة. نحن ندرس معهم. أنا أدرس معك. هم يدرسون معها. هم يدرسون معي. أنا أدرس مع أحمد.